The Pittsburgh Steelers, not the favorite in the division for the first time in a long time. Win total 9.5, juice to the under. Minus 120 to make the playoffs. That's the same as the Browns. Plus 190 to win the division. Plus 1,000 to win the conference. Plus 2,000 to win the Super Bowl. Prop bets. Roethlisberger to have the most passing yards at plus 750. James Conner to have the most rushing yards at plus 2,800. Juju Smith, most receiving yards at plus 1,000. Devin Bush Jr., Defensive Rookie of the Year at plus 700. Another situation that Donnie will talk about. A very tough first 6 games. Last year, 4th in average yards per game. Is Tomlin capable of leading this team to the promised land? Antonio Brown leaves for the Raiders. Was he the problem? Is Big Ben the problem? The drama surrounding Le'Veon Bell is gone. Juju Smith now the main man. Can he get you those numbers? AB put up 1,297 yards, 15 TDs. They need James Washington to step up. They bring in Dante Moncrief from the Jaguars. Deontay Johnson out of Toledo. They signed linebacker Mark Barron. They brought in cornerback Steven Nelson from the Chiefs. Can Big Ben have another 5,000-yard season? Will first-round pick Devin Bush be a monster linebacker? He's a beast out of Michigan. They have a questionable secondary. Do the Steelers have enough, Donnie?
Steelers do have enough, and I really think they do, because when you take a look at their overall lineup right now, you have a Hall of Fame quarterback to begin with. You have a dominant offensive line, and that's going to be the key here, because you have a good running game. Connor's going to be healthy back this year. You have Samuels as a backup running back. You draft Benny Snell out of the SEC, another thumper there, so that's not going to be an issue running the football or moving it forward. The one interesting thing is going to be is actual psychology of the locker room, because you can't blame anybody anymore. Who are we going to go and say, well, if Le'Veon showed up, we would have had a much better season. What a distraction. Or Antonio Brown, unless he gets 12 catches a game, boy, what a distraction he is. There's no more excuses in there. And to me, if you see me on some of these shows, I'm not the biggest Mike Tomlin guy in the world. This is a huge year for him. The Steelers, as we know, they don't interchange their head coaches and mix and move them. They're going to be there a while, but all the excuses are now out of the locker room for this team to go. I think Juju Smith-Schuster, I don't think he's going to struggle, but look, when you have AB on one side of the football for you, Jimmy, he takes a lot of heat. You're going one-on-one on the backside. Now you're the front man. We're going to see if Moncrief can wake up for a lot of that. The one thing I do like about the Steelers is they've been there, done that before. Their team total is 9, and the most important thing is if you look in their past, they're almost a shoo-in for 9 wins. I like their team total at 9. They're going to give the Browns all they can ask for, and this is the team that's been there, done it before. Until Cleveland does, I still have the Steelers as the front runner in this division.
Ooh, that's an exciting take right there. Whale Capper, all you have to do is stop this team by doubling Juju and then stopping Connor? Is there a step back in production? Whale Capper, do the Steelers have enough?
I do think there is a step back in production. I don't think you can take a player as dynamic as Antonio Brown for today's NFL. I don't think you can take that player off of a team and see no impact. There's going to be an impact on Ben Roethlisberger's his passing production. There's going to be an impact on the passing game as a whole for the Steelers. And the Mike Tomlin is still a problem. I don't think that he has the answers for today's NFL. And the volatility in terms of what could happen with this team if they get off to a great start, if they gel from a chemistry standpoint, if everybody's rowing the boat in the same direction, they might be a force. But I think the other side of the coin is not positive. I think there is a realistic possibility that things don't go well and that they don't get off to a good start. They have a tough first opening week at Foxborough. They got to go watch the banner get hung by the Patriots, hanging their 6th Super Bowl banner, and then they got to go out there and try to defeat the champs on the road. That is a very tough spot to be in. I'll probably be backing the Steelers in that spot, on the spread at least. But, the idea that they're going to get off to a win and kind of gel as opposed to have a little bit of a tough start here and things could go wrong, I'm not buying them as as potential contenders in the AFC North just yet. And I'm surprised that their win total is effectively dead even with the Browns, but you can get a much more favorable price on the Steelers to win the AFC North right now if you shop around. That's surprising to me. That indicates that the market in general is kind of in agreement, a little skeptical of this team, not really interested in backing the idea that they can, win the North with their money at this point.
Yeah, it's this team. I mean, I want to read the papers week or that bye week after 6 weeks. I want to read the papers and hear what they're saying about Ben, because it could be awful. It could be Ben is done. Ben is done.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.